What's going on, Gas Gang? My name's Jamie, welcome back to Officially Gas. Now today I am back with a sick one. Just look behind me. We have got a Vauxhall Astra Gte with a 300 brake horsepower Calibra turbo engine swap. Guys, this is going to be sick. Stay tuned for this one and let's get it. Welcome to the channel.
Cheers for having me. Nice
No,
one.
my pleasure, bro. And bringing down this, I'll call it ultra special, kind of rare nowadays, Mark II Astra GT.
Yeah. Rare nowadays, old Mark II, yeah, getting rarer.
Yeah, you were saying because a lot of they rot.
A lot of them rust, yeah, end up in a scrap bin.
But looking at this one, it's pretty damn clean. And obviously, I would have mentioned at the beginning of the video that this one isn't running your stock power. First and foremost, what do these actually come with, stock power?
So standard, they come with the Vauxhall red top, so the C20 XE, 150 brake, 16 valve. Okay. This one's been engine swapped for the C20, so the turbo engine. A lot of people call it red top turbo.
Got ya.
Comes out of Calibra.
Yes.
And that comes with 204 standard.
And we are running how much power on this bad boy now, bro?
About 300. I've got no printout, so you know you can't say, oh, where's printout, because I haven't got a printout. But around about 300 is what it feels like.
So obviously you haven't just kind of made that number up, and you did mention off camera that you hadn't actually built this car yourself. No. The previous owner.
Previous owner, who I bought it off, but before him built it.
Okay.
He built it. I bought it off a chap who's gone to New Zealand.
Okay.
So I bought it off him because obviously I like doing cars. Yeah. But I ain't got patience for ripping engines out and doing gaskets and timing belts. Now I just drive it, look nice, bit of fettling. That's about it.
Bro, I'm sure a lot of the car community is exactly the same. So let's talk a little bit more about the engine. Obviously, it's got the 2-litre turbo out of the Calibra. Now, they come standard with 204. We're running 300 brake. Do you want to tell us how it's got to 300 brake? Right,
yeah. So we've got hybrid turbo. Hybrid turbo over there. The ECU's got an EDS phase free chip already in it. It's got a 2.5-inch exhaust system, 2.5-inch exhaust system to a Scorpion back box, Fonterra intercooler, 2.5-inch boost pipe work all the way around. And
you were saying off camera that fueling hasn't been touched.
No,
doesn't need
fueling's
to be touched.
not been touched. I don't think it has to be touched. I mean, this one's still running what I've been told is a standard fuel pump. Okay. Standard injectors. So yeah, in my opinion, standard fueling.
Obviously, your engine bay. It looks sick, bro. There's been some work done there. It's been smoothed off and everything, hasn't it?
The bloke who built it is put some serious effort in. Yeah. Hiding all the wiring, tidying it all up, putting all the paintwork. You know, he pretty much took it back to a bare shell, sprayed it all up, put all the strengthening in, welded it all in. It does look completely different to a standard one. And, you know, blokes put a lot of effort in. It's obvious with that
and
finish.
It shows.
Yeah, definitely.
It definitely shows. Moving on then to your gearbox. Do you want to talk a little bit about what's been done there? If anyone
So it's got an F28 gearbox.
What's an F28 gearbox?
Now, to me, you see, that's another thing. Apparently, in the Vauxhall community, an F28 sort of like a sort of rare, like a hen's teeth sort of thing. It's worth a lot of money. To me, I'm not quite sure why. I have no idea what makes it special, but people say F28 gearbox. I'm like, right, okay, F28. The chap put a limit slip diff in it. I couldn't tell you what brand, so
you can feel it working.
Oh yeah, you can feel it working 100%.
Wicked.
Yeah, Lee's it's real good.
5-speed?
6-speed.
6-speed?
6-speed. I think that's something to do with the F28. I think that's something to do with the F28.
There'll be people screaming at the screen right now.
Know what it's people actually know about their Vauxhall. F28's out of this, they do it for this. Me, I'm just like, F28 gearbox.
It's got it, that's all that matters. Right? Alright bro, so moving on to wheels, brakes and suspension, do you want to give us a rundown?
Yeah, so it's got Team Dynamic 1.2 alloys all the way around, Yokohama Prada tyres, semi-slicks, Willwood front brake setup, 4 pots with the drill and groove discs and obviously the pads. Still drums on the rear.
Yeah, it's quite
and
crazy.
I'm sure the chap he said who built it, the rear it's because it would lock up or something like that. It's so light at the rear. Yeah, cool. Suspension wise, Spark's fully adjustable all round. It's quite firm at the minute, so it's fairly stiff. Yeah. And it obviously needs loosen. I need to make it a bit softer, but at the minute it's fairly stiff.
And then moving on to the interior, bro. Again, it looks flawless everywhere I look. And do you want to give us a rundown on what's been done in it?
Yeah. So the door cards have actually been dyed. They're supposed to be grey with stripes, but they've been dyed black. No headline at the minute. Half cage. Used to have a full cage. Okay. Only got half cage now.
proper welding though, too.
Proper welding jobby, yeah, proper welding jobby. Recaro buckets, OMP 4-point harnesses. Built my own boot floor. Keep the noise down in there. That's about it.
So you got a Porsche steering wheel there, bro. What's
yeah,
going on?
yeah, I know.
Just a badge?
I think so. It was it. I'm looking to try and get over a GT wheel, but I want to get it. You know, overhauled because a lot of them are all knackered.
Yeah.
So when one comes up, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
But at the minute, if this is a Porsche wheel or not, I don't know.
Who knows?
It's just got the button. You know what I mean? So Digi-Dash, obviously. Everyone goes mad for the
Including
Digi-Dash.
myself, right?
I've had people come up to me, not interested in the car.
Yeah.
My son wants to see Digi-Dash. I'm like, all right. So I show him that, like, yeah. So digital. I mean, it's went for 91.
Yeah.
Digital dash.
That's the thing, bro.
Electric windows.
Exactly.
Electric wing mirrors.
Ahead of the game, man.
Exactly.
At the time.
For a Vauxhall. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's done alright for itself.
Bro, this is definitely a cult classic, and as you say, it's 27 years old, 1991.
91. So
27, 28 years old.
Next year it'll be 30. Next year will be 30, yeah.
30
next year,
yeah.
91, yeah. 2021, yeah. Be 30 years old.
So
older than me.
it's an old boy,
Yeah.
and I mean, in amazing condition, bro. I'm really looking forward to getting out in this. Actually, I've always loved these. I haven't actually told you that, but I've always loved these cars. So it will be an interesting.
It's one of them. I just think it's one of them 90s cars, one of them bad boy 90s cars, quite boxy looking.
Yeah.
Goes in there with the Sierra a little bit.
Definitely,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's got one of a little bit of reputation like that from back in the day.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, bro, I think we've touched on it all. Let's go for a rip in it.
Sweet.
Wicked. Let's do it.
Nice one.
Alright guys, so we're out in this GTE, and I've got to say, bro, this is crazy because it's kind of nostalgic. I just said to you off camera, my mum actually used to own one of these, not a GTE, but a Mark II Astra. And I remember it being so much bigger inside. It feels so small, and it's crazy. And also going back to the revving now, it's got a very natural tone to it. No popping, no banging. People at home will be happy to hear that. It's a very Marmite one when it comes to that. Half of the population love it, half of it hate it. You know what I mean? But some people will be happy to know it's all natural,
Just
baby.
natural, just standard. Yeah. Nothing mucked about with.
Yeah. How long have you owned it now?
Just over a year.
Just over a year?
Yeah, born last May.
Okay, cool. And do you know what, guys? In fact, we got to mention this. We did actually spring a leak. We sprang a coolant leak just before we come out for the ride. We think we fixed it. Hopefully this doesn't end in tears.
Bit of Radwell,
Bit of Radwell, and we're good to go, lads. Pray for us. GTE, old school power, bro. Show me what this bad boy's saying. Third gear, yeah?
Yeah, third gear.
Spool up. Okay.
Right. There you go.
More power coming in now. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Mate, that picks up. What's that, fourth gear you're saying? What's that,
That's
overboost?
fourth gear, overboost to 12 PSI.
So explain that to everyone, because he just told me off camera, but...
Well, basically, on the ECU, they're a Bosch unit anyway. They have a function where on certain revs it will give more boost pressure. So in a higher gear, something like 4th, 5th and 6th, it will obviously sense 8 PSIs all the way there. Then it'll give you the overboost, which also makes it almost feels like you go in, now you're proper fucking going like that.
No, I've got to say, guys, I felt that like third gear there.
It's there,
but it was alright. It was powering on very steady. But when fourth come on, you really took off.
And you get, like I say, if I can get a good one in 5th.
Yeah. That's when you're flying, yeah?
Yeah, it's when you fly a little bit.
Jesus Christ, bro. This is where it comes alive.
They are. And all the anchors, there you go.
And it's spot on, isn't it?
Yeah.
No body roll, it felt so rigid, so rigid
solid
there.
Well, I think the suspension stuff, I know it's quite firm, obviously. I imagine you go around the corner too quick, you're going to get the arse end around. But
is that what happens? The arse end kicks out of it, yeah?
Yeah, but you go real quick, you turn into it, you go too fast for a corner, it lets you know.
Okay.
That's the only thing you got to worry about, because it's so stiff.
Yes.
A little bit softer, gives a bit more give.
Yeah. But this is set up nice, bro. Like, I didn't realise it on the straight line balls, but when you start throwing it through corners, you kind of it makes sense now. Like it's had a lot of structural rigidity.
It used to be a track car. Someone built it as a track car, so it's got all that for it.
Yeah.
Straight away.
That's it. Let's see the lower gears. Oh, strong. Cutting the power down too, bro. the Metro on is bringing kind of memories back to that, just the kind of the old school build quality.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Everything's very kind of, it almost feels like you can lift the car up. What did you say these weighs too, bro?
I think standard they're about 1100.
Okay, which is light.
Which is light anyway for a car.
Yeah.
But no rear seats, no rear bench,
Yeah.
you know, no headlining, just the cage and the seats. I would say 900.
Yeah.
Doing 900 ton, yeah. Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
for the power as well.
Yeah. Guys, this flies. It flies. It's a very smooth power delivery too.
Yeah.
And actually, it comes on quite strong.
There you go.
Mate, right then, I felt it the strongest. Jesus Christ, it does proper pick up.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so it is that time. It's the gassed up 0 to 60s with the Draggy. Now today is, I have no clue. I just have no clue.
Not a clue.
Standard GTE Mark II, we did Google it.
Yeah.
7.4 to 60. So if we can beat that, I mean the chassis is 30 years old, the engine probably, well, it ain't, and obviously it's, you know,
had a bit of fettle into it, yeah.
So if we can beat that, I'm happy. If you get into the 60s, bro, you've won my respect.
That'll do me. As long as it does 6 without popping that leak.
All right, well, let's get into it. All right, guys, so it's his first attempt, bro. When you're ready, let her rip. Good. 60. First attempt, you'll be pleased to know, was a 6.81.
Not bad.
That's
not
a
bad.
good time.
That's not bad time. No,
But
but
that shaved 6 seconds. Sorry, 0. 1 point. I don't know.
0.6. Yeah, 0.6.
Of the actual time. There you go. And bro, that's not bad. That's not
Bit
bad.
of wheel spin. Bit of wheel spin.
You happy with that, or are you going again?
We'll have one more.
Going again. All right, guys, it's his final attempt, bro. When you're ready, let's beat that time. Nice.
That worse.
That was worse. That was actually the stock time.
Really? Oh my.
That was a 7.45. So, yeah. I mean, bro, I'm quite happy with a 6.8. I think that's quite a valiant attempt, regardless, given everything, the age of the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll take that.
You didn't make it on the leaderboard. I'll put that up now, unfortunately. But it is what it is, bro. You know, a valiant attempt and a nostalgic 0 to 60 launch, bro. GTE time. Oh, mate, this is exciting, man. Is your seat on rails?
Yeah, you can move back forward.
Okay, cool.
Well, you can't actually go back. You're taller than me, aren't you?
Okay, this might be alright actually.
It might be right.
No, I don't know, maybe not. No worries, and bro, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing a digital dash. And I know people like you you don't really see the hype, but bro, this right here is the legend to me, bro. This is almost like the 90s equivalent of a Audi virtual cockpit.
I think that's what a lot of people...
Do you know what I mean? It kind of is.
Compare it to that, because stuff from that era didn't have digidash.
Nah.
You know, just turn of the 90s.
Yeah.
Didn't have internet.
Bro, this was space age right now, like, you know what I mean? Now this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Clutch. We didn't mention clutch. What have you got a clutch in it?
I've not put a clutch in it. If the chap's put a clutch in it, it's either it might be a standard one.
Yeah.
It might be a paddle one. I don't think it's a paddle one at all.
It's not.
It don't feel paddly.
No, it's a little bit bitey though. It might have something.
It might be something different, but I've never fitted the box off, so.
No power steering, but the steering's not that heavy. Actually, we're rolling. Actually.
Yeah. I can't comment on clutch.
No, the lack of power steering is quite noticeable when you're moving slowly. But let's just feel how
when you get going.
Exactly.
You don't really feel it. Usually when you try three pointing. When you try three pointing.
Yeah, it's killer.
That's when you notice.
Yeah, the gearbox. Quite a big throw on the gearbox too.
I feel like sometimes it's maybe a little bit too tall.
Yeah. But again, it's old school. I'm just taking it all as charm, like, you know what I mean. And the steering, again, going back to the Metro I had on, a little bit vague.
Yeah.
But you know, old school, we'll deal with it. Right? You know, we'll deal with it.
Goes in a straight line.
That's the main thing. Because the Metro did not. It's quite crazy too, because I'm looking in the wing mirrors and they kind of shake a little bit and everything, bro.
Yeah.
This is so nostalgically old school. It's crazy. Anyway, bro, third gear pull. See what this bad boy's saying. Here we go.
There you go.
Now.
There you go. It's good.
Bro, this balls. It feels faster from the driver's seat. Always does for me.
Yeah,
always does. But yeah, just then fourth gear, come round the corner now. Full boot down. That's mad. That is mad. Look at this. This is a joy.
There you go.
Jesus Christ. And the anchors. Some plenty. pleasure. It's a pleasure. Strong, bro. Strong. Right, that's a nice drive. That's a nice drive. What it is, bro, is thrilling.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's quick,
raw.
It's progressive, and it's raw.
It's raw drive.
That's exactly what it is. This is almost like I'm getting a bit fanboy now because I used to love these so much. And I think going back to it, my mum used to own like kind of like the base model.
Yeah.
When you saw one of these, it was like, hey, one day, one day. All right, second gear pull. Let's get it. It comes on strong actually, man. Second gear, even third, coming on strong.
There you go. Then you get
Now fourth, you get a, you get a bit more. Into third. Strong, man.
Yeah, strong roll.
Jesus Christ. Spools up and then it comes on strong, man. Now it gives you a little bit more in it. Sixth, I think I completely missed it there. Yeah, bro, because 6 is so far back down here, it's like almost bounces off the seat, bro. It proper is, as I say, it's progressive, man. It just keeps going, keeps building. There's no major spikes in power either. As I said, like when we booted it in second there, the power did come on quite strong. You did feel the turbo coming quite hard, but after that, it is quite smooth. This it depends how you drive it. With old school turbo cars, you can play with the turbo, spool them up a little bit in it, and then let them go. But mate, this is a joy, man. Honestly. Alright guys, so that is a wrap. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. All I can say is this has just been some nostalgic drive, bro. This has been so like, do you know what? It's satisfying.
Good.
That's what it is. It's satisfying, man. To drive something so raw, you know, so analog too. Like, you know what I mean? Just bringing it back 30 years, like, you know what I mean? And just feeling the kind of, you know, the flow of the cars back then, and also then, you know, with a turbo bolted onto it, bro. It's just made a real nice driving experience. So, bro, I thank you for that. Thank you for coming down, man. Really appreciate it, guys. If you have enjoyed today, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go back and check some other content out too, because I know you like that, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.